This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. Join me this Sunday, the 14th of July, for our 212th edition. We're going to Solan in Himachal Pradesh, India. Dr. Sumita Mukherjee. She is one of the best-known geographers in the country. She's the author, an academic, and a teacher. As an author, she's written over 12 books on geography, and she'll be talking to us about the challenges facing the environmental world that we live in.
Talking Points with Keith Vaz, celebrating diversity. Leica, London.
Let's go over to Solan in Himachal Pradesh, India, and talk to my special guest on the program, Dr. Sumita Mukherjee. She's one of the best-known geographers in the whole of India. She's an author, academic, professor, and teacher. She's written 12 books on geography and jointly authored some of them. She's a prolific writer both in English and Hindi, and has been teaching students from universities and civil service establishments throughout the length and breadth of her country. She's taken classes in Delhi, Hyderabad and Patna. So let's talk to her. I know geography is a very heavy subject, but actually it goes beyond that. Let's go over to Solan in Himachal Pradesh and talk to Dr. Sumita Mukherjee. Good morning, Dr. Mukherjee. I appreciate it's afternoon there, but in the UK it's still morning.
Good morning, and thank you for welcoming to this program.
Okay. Now, you're highly distinguished, you're highly academic, but you've written many, many books. But when did your journey with geography actually begin? Is it something that ran in the family? Because it's quite a specialized subject, isn't it?
Actually, when I was a small child, when I was a school girl, then only my observation, my everything around me, the environment that attracted me, and I just wanted to go with the planting of trees, planting of small plants and so on. So every time I was very much attracted to the nature. So it was during my childhood that I started looking after all these areas. And you know what geography is? Geography is whatever you see around you, it's geography.
Now, you have written a massive number of books on this subject. Are they all on one particular subject, or are they on a variety of subjects? Because, I haven't even written one book, but there you are, you've written practically half a library. What makes you want to write these books about such a specialist area?
Geography is a multidimensional subject. We think about the oceans, the seas, the green belts. You see about the mountains, the Himalayas, the glaciers on it, and you see the trees growing on them, and gradually you also see the devastating happening because of man-made. Geography is multifarious. Of course, a part of it is environment as well. And again, the human behavior is the human geography. So this is multifarious. It's not one topic.
You have been instrumental in environmental awareness in India and empowering girls, in your words, to become warriors. What has been the reason why you have done this? Do you think that young girls and females in particular are not taking their rightful place in society, and therefore they need to be encouraged, according to your words, to become warriors?
Actually, for this, I will have to explain you one of the backgrounds. That I have been in a small town when I was very small in school days. Then I got the chance to come to Delhi, and then I came to Himalayas, that is the Himachal Pradesh. Everywhere I saw that there was real apathetic approach towards the nature. People were hardly aware about the nature around them, and management was a far-reaching concept for them. If you take the girls, they were just simply going to school. Rather than increasing their observation power, teachers were only telling them to go through the school textbooks and give tests. That's all. But then this environment was such a thing that we could have taught the teachers and the students alike to become more vigilant. The girls can be empowered, and girls can become warriors to protect the nature. Because more or less, if you see the comparison, girls are more mature, girls are more value-loaded, girls are always multifaceted, and they are nationalists. So when we say that they can be protective of environment, obviously their loving nature is an advantage to teach them the nitty-gritty of the environment protection. And I find that I can become real instrumental in making these girls, as they grow up throughout their life, and they become the warriors to protect the environment. You say you teach a male and they will be a citizen later on. But to teach a girl, she she will become a woman and a mother to teach the nation.
This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. I'm talking to Dr. Sumita Mukherjee, the internationally acclaimed geographer who happens to be from India. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to be talking to her about the environment. Join us after the break.
Leica Radio.
Surprise! I got you a diamond ring for our anniversary.
Wow, but I don't want a diamond. I want a home in diamonds by Danube.
Diamonds by Danube is Danube Properties' latest launch in Uptown JLT. At just 1% per month, get fully furnished ultra-luxury home with 40 plus amenities and stunning views of Jumeirah Islands, Ain Dubai and JLT. Diamonds by Danube, where every home sparkles. Visit danubeproperties.com.
For your ultimate experience of home decor, Kajaria UKP Limited offers over 250 modern tiles, 50 luxurious Italian bathrooms and stylish German kitchens in their spectacular showroom. Exotic ranges of small tiles to large slabs, both indoor and outdoor, bathrooms, kitchens and also Italian taps and accessories. Visit and meet the experienced team at Kajaria UKP Limited, Kendall Court, Park Royal, London, W3ORU. Visit kajariaukp.com.
ओ जी कुछ ऐसी सिचुएशन है कि सबके पास ही रीजन है।
टिकट करो,
ट्रैवल करो,
मान ट्रैवल फोन करो। कई दिन से कहीं गए नहीं,
बीवी जी भी कहें यही।
जब से शादी हुई है ना, कहीं ले जाते ही नहीं।
और सारी प्रॉब्लम्स का सलूशन ट्रैवल है, इसीलिए मान ट्रैवल कॉल करो और टिकट्स बुक करो। कॉल 0208099900. मान ट्रैवल, बुक योर टिकट्स एंड फ्लाई।
Attention ladies and gentlemen, explore scenic Switzerland with Mantra Holidays, a 5-day tour covering beautiful snow-capped mountains surrounded by lush meadows, Europe's biggest waterfall, panoramic train ride and the first revolving cable car to Mount Titlis, and many more. Departing on the 22nd of August, limited £20 discount available. Book before July the 15th to claim your discount. Indian meals provided.
Call Mantra Holidays on 020 3773 6333. APTA protected. Mantra Holidays. What's your mantra?
हर त्योहार में आपके साथ,
हर गुड मॉर्निंग में आपका ब्रेकफास्ट,
हर गुड इवनिंग में आपका क्रंच,
हर पार्टी में आपका फेवरेट मंच।
जैम एंड फूड्स के एथनिक फूड वैरायटीज, जहां है नमकीन, खाकरा, चिक्की, सोन पापड़ी, मैंगो पल्प और बहुत कुछ। अवेलेबल एट योर नियरेस्ट एथनिक ग्रोसरी स्टोर्स।
जैम इन फूड्स, द एथनिक टेस्ट ऑफ इंडिया।
Solar for Good is back with its solar seminar this weekend. Join the team of Solar for Good at Neasden Swaminarayan Temple Summer Fair this 13th and 14th July. Take advantage of a special discount exclusively for followers of Neasden Mandir. Meet the Solar for Good team and see how you can save money by installing solar panels. Register by calling 07393 444444 or just pop in on the day. Are you looking to develop and sell land plots in India for a profit? Visit buildwithmodi.com. You could earn up to 20% returns per year. Log on to buildwithmodi.com or call on 0203 627 1666. That is 0203 627 1666 for more details. Buildwithmodi.com is a trading name of Ram and Partners Limited and is not affiliated with, endorsed by, or in any way associated with any political organization or political figure.
Save money with Bright Sun Travel's Summer Saver Deals with Qatar Airways. Voted the world's best airline for the 8th time by Skytrax. To experience Qatar Airways, world's best business class lounge and the best airline in the Middle East, call Bright Sun Travel on 0208 819 1111. Quote Leica and Bright Sun will price match your Qatar Airways booking. Bright Sun is rated excellent on Trustpilot and are open 24/7. Visit brightsun.co.uk. Make travel fun. Book with Bright Sun.
Keith Vaz on Talking Points. Leica.
Welcome back. This is Keith Vaz on Talking Points on Leica Radio. I am talking to Dr. Sumita Mukherjee, author, academic, and a teacher. Dr. Mukherjee, what do you think is the biggest environmental threat facing the Indian ecosystem?
First of all, the loss of respect for the nature is the biggest threat. And if you see that people are having utter disdain towards the nature, their least awareness about their actions and their potential threat that it poses, and along with it. We say that everything we blame on nature, whereas we should rather blame them on ourselves. Then we see about plastic pollution, the loss of biodiversity, and the increasing environmental arrogance, to name a few. Unless and until we understand our nature, nothing can be done. So that is what I am trying, that each and everybody who comes to stay in India must see the beautiful country that we have got. So we should have the awareness also to protect all these beautiful things.
Now, India's been experiencing its worst summer in many years. Temperatures are soaring at 50 degrees. How will the threat of global warming affect society and cities such as, Leicester, London and Mumbai?
Actually, lack of compatibility with new temperature regime and the consequences that it leads to. For example, how will people cope with the new problems of increased frequency of tropical cyclones, particularly if it comes in deserts, snowfall in the tropics, and cold waves in the coastal areas? These are bound to happen. It is endless cycle and it is inconvenient. We are unaware of the unknown problems. Of course, it will bring a plethora of problems, more problems for unorganized sector as well as the hawkers, the laborers, the workers. So we have left behind the traditional ecocentric lifestyle and we have started living in urban areas which are particularly very less caring. Therefore, during this climate awareness, the awareness that are having every day, the rainfall pattern is changing, the soaring temperatures are just killing people. So we have to change our lifestyle. We have to start once again the ecocentric lifestyle, particularly in urban areas. We must realize and we must improve our lifestyle to be resilient to global climatic warming, which is no more an emergency, but now it is a crisis.
Tell us something simple that the listeners of Leica Radio can do this morning to try and combat climate change and the global catastrophe that everyone, including you, says is beckoning us. What is the one thing that we can do in our lives to make things better?
We can change the lifestyle. We can change our living patterns. We can change all the cement, concrete that is happening in urban areas. Also, we should change the climate and agriculture compatibility that is we are not following right now.
Dr. Sumita Mukherjee, it has been a pleasure talking to you today. Thank you for joining us on the program. We always ask our special guests to choose a song that means something special to them and to dedicate it to someone special. Which song would you like to choose and to whom would you like to dedicate it to?
I would like to choose a song which is nature dedicated. At least it is my subject. So I would like to choose. Can I choose it from Hindi song? I would dedicate it to my sister. She is a very good singer and I have been born and brought up under her shadow. So I would like to dedicate it to her.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you very much for having me. And I wish all the best for the listeners of Leica Radio.
Before we play the actual number, let's hear your version of the song.
कितनी सनों में आजा कितो जाने और ख्यालों.
Now in Greater Manchester, this is Leica Radio.